Okay, so in the previous videos, we managed to find all 3 of the Book of Revenge trilogy, and we got 2 of them translated. Now we're on to the final book, and we gave it to Crystal to get translated, and we had to wait a whole day in order for her to translate it. So now we're gonna go pick it up and we're gonna see what it says. Here's your translated copy. You should now have the complete Book of Revenge. I must warn you, the last volume contains some disturbing passages. What? Well, okay then, let's read this book. Okay, to summarize the book, because I know you don't want to see me read through an entire book within a video game. Basically, it was more of just Morris expressing his anger and hatred toward the humans. And then he starts to go on a tangent saying how he's going to eradicate all the humans with the formers. And the way he's going to do it is he's going to summon some monster demon thing called I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. Let's just call it Glass Gleblahan. And they're going to summon that demon and it's going to destroy all the humans and formers. So yeah, we got to find a way to prevent this from happening. So we'll see what happens next. Okay, so the game's telling us to go show it to Duncan. So we're gonna go to Tyr Cornell and see what he has to say about this. You have the final volume? I'd like to have a look if you have it on you. This can't be. If even a fraction of this is true, Aaron is in terrible danger. Glasgleam is a legendary giant that once plagued this world. It is impossible to describe the terror this monster inspires. Once Glasgleam was commanded by an evil god to rampage all over Aaron. It was unstoppable and decimated our ancestor race, the Parsalons. There's another race? This force of evil is what drove them to seek refuge in this small mountainous area. I'm sorry, I'm just so taken aback. If we could learn more about what they faced back then. Wait, I have a book that should blast it all. It's gone. I must have lent it to someone. But who? Wait, he lived in Bangor. That's right, Bryce is the person who borrowed it from me. Go get the book back from Bryce. He'll know which one. Believe me, we need that book. Bro, I don't know why this man is lending such important books to random people. Come on, man. The whole fate of the world is at stake. And this dude's just lending the books to everybody, bro. So you must be the one Duncan sent from Tyr Cornell. He sent me a message by Owl that brought me up to speed. I always had an interest in old stories, and the chief has so many interesting tombs. I'm done with this one, so feel free to take it. By the way, I learned something very interesting from this book. Resurrecting that monster supposedly requires this mineral called adamantium. Adamantium is a mystical metal that is resistant to magic. It is a type of metal that's only found in the mines of Bangor. Problem is, adamantium is no longer being produced in the mines of Bangor, and apparently it's been like that for a long time. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Either this region has run out of adamantium deposits or someone else is mining them all. Adamantium, that sounds like something from a Marvel comic book or one of the movies or something. Alright, well, let's go see what Tarlok has to say about this. And he's a bear, so we gotta wait until nighttime.
A few moments later.
That's it. In order to revive Glasgleam, his bones must be excavated and reassembled. Any missing bones must be replaced with adamantium, but adamantium is difficult to shape and it must be melted at very high temperatures first, and there's a special ingredient that must be applied to the bone. It won't be enough to simply destroy the bones before it's completed. Once the adamantium hardens, you can't destroy it. I have no doubt that the formers have already gathered all the bones and prepared their magical reagents too. It's only a matter of time before the formers invade Aaron. How do I know all this? I've learned it in the land of the formers, Tyr Nog. Tyr Nog is a reflection of Aaron, or perhaps it's the other way around. At any rate, the worlds are quite similar. Perhaps it would be better for you to see it yourself. These glasses carry the memory of my time there. I can't say for certain if the memories are intact, but if you wish to see what I saw through these glasses, then you'll need them. Please find me some magic powder of preservation. Where am I supposed to find that? The powder will prevent the glasses from breaking further. This will also sustain the memories contained within them. If you get me the powder, I'll preserve the glasses. You can find magic powder of preservation in the file of this dungeon. Is there anything else I can help you with? Wait, if he had memories of Tyr Nog stored in those glasses, why couldn't he have showed me that way earlier? Throughout this whole playthrough, we were trying to find out more about Tyr Nog, but this dude literally just has the memories recorded on some glasses that he could have gave us from the beginning. Okay, so it seems like I don't have a dungeon pass for this one, so I'm assuming I just drop any random item. First thing is we gotta raise the brightness because it's unnecessarily dark. Okay, that's way better. All right, let's carry on. Yeah, back in the day, I really liked this dungeon because it just like looks drastically different than all the other ones. Because all the other ones are pretty plain, but this one has like a lot of vegetation. That being said, the vegetation and grass in this dungeon can sometimes make it hard to like see the enemies, but it kind of fits with this theme. And the animals and like the formers you fight in this dungeon really fit the whole environment of this whole area, with fighting snakes and jackals and spiders and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Back in the day, the werewolves used to really give me a hard time, but now they're not really much of an issue anymore. And now we can go to the boss room. Okay, we got some flying swords. That's a really interesting thing to fight, and a golem. And we're done. I'm pretty sure that magical powder stuff is gonna be in the chest. Alright, bet. Let's go. Oh, you found it. I'll put this powder in the glasses. This is a memory that contains the preserved memory I had at the time. I will now cast a magic spell on the item with the magic powder of preservation. And this is a red wing of goddess that will take you to the Rabbi dungeon. Go to the Rabbi dungeon and put these glasses on the altar. Then you will know more about my anger toward the goddess. This is Tir Na Nog, but it's so creepy. Are you sure about this? I'm certain, Mari. I checked it many times. I thought you said that this was some kind of paradise where all your wishes come true. Ruari, keep your faith in the goddess. You saw her in your dreams, remember? She guided us here for a reason. This place looks so grim because the goddess is threatened by the formers. Once we rescue the goddess, we can fulfill our dreams. If you think so, Tarlak, then I believe it. Say, if we rescue this beautiful goddess, she'll probably reward me in some way, no? Oh, okay, let's go, Tarlak. I'll help you. Thanks, Ruari. And thank you, Mari. If we go a little bit further, just a little bit more, then we can bring Tir Na Nog to Urin with us in paradise. Okay, that I didn't know. I didn't know they wanted to bring Tir Na Nog to the regular world. That's so weird. And why am I Mari? Bruh. This is our first glimpse of Tir Na Nog, and it's literally a dungeon, so you already know that it's not looking good. It's like I was saying before, and like the book was saying, Tir Na Nog is not a paradise, and it's not what we think it is. Usually in like MMOs, I really don't like using archery, but like in this game, like when you use archery, it's very satisfying. Especially as you get other skills, then like you can like rapid fire shoot, and then you can shoot, you have like explosive shots. And just like, it's just so satisfying seeing like every arrow like stun lock your enemies. It's like just really useful. Like back in the day when we used to do like PvP, bro, like the people with the archers were the most annoying people to fight because they would literally just keep stun locking you from a distance. And this should be the last one. Oh jeez, the Dark Lord. Oh god. I've been waiting for you, intruders. Those who challenge the goddess must be destroyed. We will not allow you to disgrace our land. Now come. Okay, this guy looks tough. Anyone named the Dark Lord is gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Unless you have an bow and arrow and you can stun lock him. This guy was a joke. Bro, this guy was all talk, bro. I think he needs to like get rid of that title, cause that was just sad, bro. Ha! I may have underestimated you, but this is far from over. I think it's over. You're literally laying on your back like you lost a boxing match. I see everything. I see your futures unfolding right before my eyes. I see someone who must sacrifice everything. I see someone whose wish is more than they can bear, and I see someone destined to suffer for eternity. Haha, you fools! The curse of the goddess shall haunt you forever. Anyways, let's go into the boss room. What is that? This does not look good. Glass blah 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 blah. Glass glableem. You know what that thing is? It's the very beast that ravaged Aaron in the distant past. Why is it here of all places? Tir Na Nog is supposed to be a paradise. I can't believe this. I found a chest. Should we take a look? Tarlak, take a look at this book. This is no good. It's written in the language of the formers. I can't read it. My master could have, but he died. I thought I taught you not to steal from others, Tarlak. Who's there? Show yourself. Wait, this voice, it can't be. Master Moors? I can't believe it. You're still alive? Hey Tarlak, you're friends with this old man? He's the master Tarlak always talked about. Master, is this not Tir Na Nog? Why is a monster like this being created here? Master, please tell me what is going on here. We are here to save the goddess and open the gates of Tir Na Nog. Where is the goddess? I must tell you that there are things in this world that young people like you will never understand. I fear you have seen too many things. you should have never seen. Please forgive me. Master, please answer me, Master. Seize them and try not to hurt them. Oh jeez, bro said try not to hurt them, and this dude comes out with a sword and slays them right in the face. Mari, stay behind me. You must stay close. Mari, stop. Don't hurt them. Oh yeah, isn't Mari his daughter, supposedly? Morrigan. That's the goddess? She's beautiful. Dark Lord, these are humans that defy the very concept of order and peace. They have disobeyed my divine will and dare to set foot in this place. Why do you let them live? I, the goddess of war and vengeance, command you, go and bring their heads for me. What? No, stop. Mari, Ruari. Jesus. Dang, so is that how they died? Who are you? Where am I? Is this the land of the formers? Don't worry, you're safe. This is where you and I first met, the Rabbi dungeon. Where's Mari and Ruari? Where are the others? Others, you were alone when I found you. You were lying here unconscious. That's a lie. I couldn't have escaped alone. I must find my friends. They are very important to me. Where are they? I don't know what to say. You don't believe me. I need to go. I have to find them. Ow. You are badly wounded. You may look fine on the outside, but on the inside you have suffered terribly. It doesn't matter. You are awfully stubborn, but know that if you leave now, you won't be able to come back alive. Why are you helping me? Don't you remember what you told me before? Love is more than just overpowering others. I may be a former, but I want to learn more about love, one step at a time. Jeez, well, that was a lot to take in. So we basically saw how Mari and Ruari died, and that Dark Lord guy seems suspicious. I really wonder who he really is. Now that you know what I've been through, there was no sign of Mari or Ruari. The master managed to get me out. We made another attempt to find them, but it was no good. Since that day, I no longer have any advanced magic, and I have to stay in bear form during the day. Isn't that a strange turn of events? Though I still possess all my old arcana knowledge. My life as a wizard ended that day, vanished along with my dear friends. That's why I can never forgive the goddess. I was so consumed by hatred that even Crystal's devotion couldn't soothe me. It occurred to me to leave one day. I've been nothing but a burden to Crystal. She betrayed her own people to learn about love. I can only give her more pain. So much pain! Hypocrisy from the goddess, and I will make my master pay for his betrayal. Okay, so he's talking about that now, but like, I'm pretty sure that happened years ago, so why is he just now taking action against his master? But anyways, it says to go talk to Duncan, so I guess we gotta consult with him about this matter. Is that what happened? That's unbelievable. I suppose there's no choice but to believe him. There's one more thing I'd like to tell you. What I'm about to tell you is a secret I've kept my whole life. So promise me you won't tell anybody else, okay? You said Morris tried to save Tarlak and his friends at the last minute when they went to Tir Nog. I'm sure that wasn't only because of Tarlak. It was because of Mari. Mari was Morris' only daughter. Morris recognized that fact. That was pretty obvious, even I had noticed that. I knew his wife Sheila before she passed. She was killed by humans, instigated by nobles, but Mari was sent with me with the help of the wolves and deer. What? The wolves and deer? Mari's memory of her parents was perfectly erased by her mother. It would mean the death of her for her to remember her parents. So I raised Mari myself. Yes, I think I've told you enough about this story. No you have not. Everything else fits in the story except the goddess. You don't actually agree with Tarlak about the goddess, do you? Ask the other people. Don't tell them what you think, but listen to see if the goddess is someone who would betray humankind. I'll remind you one more time. Please keep what I told you about Mari a secret. As I said before, I agree with Duncan that I'm pretty sure the goddess Morrigan isn't really bad. I'm pretty sure it's some sort of facade or illusion that's been tricking everybody.
A few moments later.
Welcome, Felshar. I'm glad you came. First, let me give you this. I found it while I was cleaning the house. Yes, this is the reason why I called you. Do you remember how I told you I raised Mari? When Mari first came to me, she was delivered by a pair of white and brown deer wrapped tightly in a blanket. I like how he said that like she was delivered by a white and a brown deer, like that's completely normal. He said that so casually. Inside the blanket, there was a letter from Sheila asking me to watch over Mari, and the item I just gave you is what the letter said. When Mari becomes an adult, give her this memento so she can find her memory, and tell her to go to the math dungeon. Sheila said even when she dies, she'll attach her memory to the item. But now, since Mari doesn't need it anymore, I'm giving it to you. It seems like an item related to Moors. I hope it will be helpful in some way in your search for Tir Na Nog. But the thing about the whole Tir Na Nog thing is like, Prague showed you his memory of him going to Tir Na Nog. So he should be able to tell you how to get to Tir Na Nog. So I don't see why I need to go search for clues. Ah, you're alive, dear. You look so different. I can only imagine all you've been through. Moors, do you recognize me? Is Sheila your wife? Clearly he didn't recognize her, because he can't see ghosts. Okay, so Moors has Fireball, so this is gonna be a pretty easy dungeon. And when I really think about it, all the dungeons in this generation are pretty easy. So let's just get through this really quickly. I love how like the Fireball in this game is like a literal mini nuke. Actually, I wouldn't say a nuke. It's like a literal grenade. I need to rest. There's no end to this. I've been going in circles for ages. We made a promise to each other that we would meet. That's why I came. Mari is safe. I miss you so much. I wanted to hear your voice. But can you not see me? Please look at me. I'm so much weaker after being unconscious for all those 2 long months. I need to conserve energy. Is this the exit? That way? I can't stop now. I must return. I swore upon this torque to Sheila. I won't stop now. I will make it back to Sheila, and I will ask my friends. I will ask them why they betrayed me. Why were they compelled to stab me in the back? Alright, so the boss room should be pretty close by. Alright, let's enter the boss room. Moors, the Grand Wizard, we have finally found you. Please surrender and come with us. You may be alive, but it's only on borrowed time. You've already been considered deceased in your world. You may never return to the world of humans. Who are you to judge? You poor imitations of life, who dare stand in the way of the furious wizard? Moors, I apologize if my words have upset you, but they are the truth. Your life is no longer in your hands. You only live by the will of the goddess Morrigan. Jahibil sacrificed his own life to preserve yours. The Grand Wizard Moors, even if you return to the human realm, you cannot sustain your life. Countless formers have sacrificed their lives for you. You must realize how valuable your life is. You're not getting in my way. I'm leaving this place. I shall go back to the human world, and I will forgive no one who gets in my way. I'm gonna be honest, those ghosts were actually pretty respectable. Honestly, they were really trying to look out for him. Stop, Moors. That's enough. There's no reason to fight this meaningless battle. I don't know, who's this Dark Lord character, bro? Step aside and don't make me repeat myself, and I will not forgive anybody who gets in my way, even the goddess herself. Oh, troubled wizard, I understand why you long to return, but if you do, you will surely die. Why do you not believe us? If you not believe us, it will only cause you more pain. Why do you believe I will die if I return? Grand Wizard Moors, would you like to see it yourself? Do you think you can handle the truth that I'm about to show you? Lord of Darkness, do not underestimate me. Very well, behold. A flashback within a flashback. This is my house, but why? Why is it in flames? Tell me, what is the meaning of this? Do you think you can threaten me by doing this? Control yourself. This is not our doing. Take a closer look. It can't be. Why are human soldiers destroying my house? That's a great question. Ah, my Sheila. No. My child. Where's my child? No, stop. No, why? The nobles heard of your tales of your so-called friends and sent their men out for revenge. We tried to stop it. I am truly sorry. Because you learned about Jahibil's ultimate spell, you and everyone related to you were murdered. You were fortunate enough to die as a hero, but your family was not so lucky. Moors, in the human world, you were considered a great hero. You sacrificed yourself to stop Jahibil's spell. Did you ever stop to think of what would happen if you, the departed hero, were to return to the world alive? Did you think about what would happen? The humans will kill you again for their own selfish gain. All your friends have become heroes, and they have the power to silence one old wizard. I myself have turned my back on this sick race called humanity. If you seek revenge, submit yourself to the goddess Morrigan's eternal will. I shall lead you to the goddess. The Dark Lord used to be a human. That's really interesting. Let's go. Or maybe he is a human. Yeah, so the Dark Lord is the human that is sided with the formers, just like Moors. Moors, you poor soul, you must be in so much pain. You are Morrigan? I am Morrigan, the protector of humans, guardian of warriors. I have been here at the first battle of Mag-Tiraha. No, it can't be. Something's wrong. I was right. That's Sechel. How did he survive? How could the evil god of the formers? Then, is this Tir Na Nog? No, this can't be Tir Na Nog. Where you are is not important. What is important are your feelings toward humans, your betrayal, your hatred, and your sadness. I see, even you have given up on humans for their immoral nature. Do you forgive those who slaughtered your family? If the opportunity of vengeance comes your way, will you not seize it? No, please don't listen to her. There's no sense of hating all of humanity. Please, he's trying to use you. No, I will have my revenge no matter what. Those who made me like this and those who killed my family, I will follow them into the depths of hell. I will not let them escape. Though I'm a guardian of warriors, I'm also a force of war and vengeance. I've lost hope in humanity. They slay their own brethren out of greed and selfishness to achieve the order of Atom Semini, to bring true peace to the world. Humanity must be destroyed. No, what are you talking about? You understand my will, do you not? You are not Morgan, imposter. Moors, don't listen to her. Please, look at me. Oh, goddess. I am yours to command. Tell me how I can have my revenge. So, I was right all along that it was an illusion. So basically, that other god, Seacoal or Seahole, I can't even remember his name. The other god is pretending to be Morgan and is manipulating literally everybody. Despite that, that still doesn't tell us how to get to Tir Na Nog. Probably was wrong the whole time, but like now we gotta figure out where is the goddess Morgan, because she's clearly like sealed up somewhere or locked away in some dimension, I bet. Is that true? Is that memory that was held in Sheila's memento? The goddess was a white wing and was wearing a mask? There's no doubt it was Seachol. I was a bit suspicious when I heard of ghost armors and dark knights, but I had no idea he could still be alive. Seachol is one of the gods of the Formers. He's the instigator of all evil. He's the one who brought Glasgow Bleem into this world to destroy our ancestors. He's responsible to bringing Chrome Cruarch into Ross, the goddess who lost her life in Aaron because of him. That explains it all. This is what I think. When the goddess was creating the barriers in the dungeons, Seahole petrified her and took her to Tir Na Nog where they had conquered. Then he pretended to be the goddess to rally the forces of evil and Moors. That clever bastard. Hey, there's no doubt that Morgan is calling upon you. She desperately needs your help. Hurry, you must go to Tir Na Nog and save the guys. But how do you get to Tir Na Nog is the real question. How do I get to Tir Na Nog so I can save her already? Like, I don't understand. Just as expected, I gotta go talk to Tarlak about this. Oh, so maybe this might be the point where he actually tells you how to get there. Now that you can confirm that Morgan isn't the one that's causing all this mayhem. Wait, that wasn't the real Morgan? White-winged? And their face covered? I don't believe this. I've been deceived. Why did I ever think of that? It's been Seahole. There's no doubt, the god of the Formers. This is absolutely unforgivable. How dare he deceive not only my friends, but my master as well. Even the goddess couldn't escape from his power. Thank you for letting me know, Feltshire. I'm ashamed that I doubted the grace of the goddess, even with my power as a druid. Crystal was right. Morgan really is in danger, Feltshire. Please go to Tir Na Nog. I'm ashamed to have asked you, but it's up to you now. You must rescue the goddess. Okay, how do I get there? He just said go to Tir Na Nog. Like, the entire time, this entire storyline I've been trying to get there. Help me. Can you hear me? Anyone. The monster of destruction, Glasgow Bleem, will soon be resurrected. The adamantium required for the resurrection has already been ready for a long time. The sample is almost complete as well. We won't have time to wait much longer. Once the Avatar of Destruction has life injected into it, Aaron will have seen its last days. The pendant. Here, the door, the key, hurry. Alright, it's telling us to go see Duncan about this, so maybe he might have a way for me to get to Tir Na Nog. I'm glad you're back. I realized something. The goddess said that day of Glasgow Bleem's resurrection is approaching, correct? Moors might be behind the resurrection of Glasgow Bleem, but we have no plan to combat this. For one thing, magic doesn't work on adamantium, so it is not easy to merge with magical creatures. That's why special reagents are required. They say the soul of a brave human is needed. It's possible they have the soul of one of the 3 missing warriors. If so, then this is truly a crisis. We have to stop them somehow. You must find a way to get to Tir Na Nog. If only there were a former you can ask. A former? A former that knows a lot about religious stuff. Oh yeah, Crystal. We can go and ask her. If Tir Na Nog if it really is the land of the Formers, as Tarlak said, I've already betrayed the Formers. I suppose it doesn't hurt to tell you. The land of the Formers is a dangerous place. There are no friendly faces or safe places. You have no one but yourself and your party members to rely on. No normal human could survive this long. Hello there, the one living for all divine will of Morgan. Well, that was really random. Hurry, this isn't much time. I've begun to see Aaron rising in flames. They have already used metal from your world and created the skeletal frame for the giant that is about to descend from the other world, and The long-awaited summoning of the creature is in its final stages. My body is bound to the powers of the 5 magic stones. I do not have the power to hold the resurrection of Glass Globleem. I need your help. If the seal of the other world is what's stopping you from doing so, then you will need 3 warriors. All 3 shall possess abilities and strengths on par with yours. Form a party of 3, become the leader, and break the seal that leads to the other world. Please stop the resurrection of Glass Globleem. Okay, well that still doesn't explain how I get the Tirna Nog. Oh, I guess I got a pass from Crystal. Oh, I didn't realize that. I guess like that flashback cut off while I was in the dialogue of getting the pass from Crystal. Alright, so in the next video, we're going to Tirna Nog for sure.
Stop the cap!
Like, this has been hyped up and anticipated and alluded to throughout the entire storyline. So I'm actually kind of excited to finally get the Tirna Nog. So be on the lookout for the next video. Like, comment, turn on notifications, and you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And all the links are down below in the description. And I'll see you in the next video.